And look, she bought everybody sandwiches.
Man, say it ain't so, say it ain't so. Bro, we just got over the drama with you and this OF model, with you having to pay out almost $20 million. Now we back again, bro. In a love triangle. You fired your stylist from 2.5 to 3 years just to say, hey, I'm going back to get my stylist of 20 plus years. There's nothing that she did wrong. And after being with the stylist Hollywood for 2.5 to 3 years, all of a sudden out the blue, I'm deciding to go back to Shelly, my stylist of 20 plus years. Now there's a situation where Roy Styles is coming out and he's saying, hey man, Shannon was trying to do some things with me that I wasn't willing to do. He got me under false pretenses. I really wasn't down with that. Once his girlfriend found some pictures and text messages. Not only is Roy Styles outing Shannon Sharpe, allegedly, Hollywood, the Scorn stylist, is also outing Shannon Sharpe, allegedly. Man, I don't know what's going on, y'all, but tonight, we're not going to take a lot of y'all time. We're going to go ahead and get into it. Once again, it's your boy Jay. All hell no. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Once again, the love that y'all have been showing me has been overwhelming. Continue to show me that love. Look, I want you to do a few things for me. If you're rocking with my content, I want you to like, share, subscribe, and then hop in the comment sections. Do two things. Tell me what you think about the show, as well as what other topics you'd like for me to cover. Promise you, I'm very, very active in the comments. I'll respond to you. As I always say, y'all, we're about to go ahead and get into it. Grab your boo, your favorite drink, and your popcorn as we cruise these TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube streets to see what's going on. First up, what I want to do is show you guys something where we're breaking down at this point here why Shannon Sharpe basically is saying that he let his stylist go. He's explaining to y'all why he let his stylist Hollywood go. Hey man, y'all join me. Let's take a listen to this clip. Y'all tell me what y'all think.
He was gay. Okay, that's his life. That's not mine. Hollywood no longer styles me. Why? Because I'm loyal to Shelly. She was hurt that after 20 plus years of being my stylist, that I had gone outside to hire someone else. And someone else was getting the credit when she was there at CBS. She was there when I started at Fox. She was there when I was going out and doing red carpet events. And I never had a problem. And for me, in my head, I thought I needed someone outside. Right. I didn't buy one thing new when Hollywood started styling me. Everything, all those LB jackets, all that stuff that I already had it. And a lot of the stuff she had already put together, but I took it apart. So when he put it back together, it was just what she had put together.
You smoke crack, don't you?
Hey, y'all, look, let's talk about this. There's a lot to unpack. I got a few questions, though. Have y'all ever talked to a homeboy or one of your friends and you telling them something and they say, man, they know you capped out. They know you full of it. They just so happen to be able to, they just listening to whatever it is that you're saying. The other thing is this, man, Shannon, you are doggone near 60, 65 years old. If you've had somebody who's been rocking with you for 20 plus years and you've never had an issue with them, why is it that you feel the immediate need to change what they're bringing to you. 20 plus years. And one of the things you guys that he said was, I never had any problems when Shelly was styling me. So if that's the case, why were you looking to go in a new direction? Or did you feel like you wanted someone around you who could style you to fit more of your lifestyle that you wanted? Now, I'm going to tell you this. I don't care what your sexuality is. The only thing we ask for you to do is keep it real. Allegedly, he liked to play in both realms of the world. That's your business. But one of the things I don't like is that the first thing you say when you talk about, hey, why is it that I let the stylist go? It has nothing to do with the stylist sexuality. If you felt like, hey, you had a better rapport with your stylist of 20 plus years, that's what you say. Don't come out automatically and say, hey, you know that Hollywood is this. Because some recent findings, once again, they're saying that Hollywood is starting to speak up now, as well as Roy Styles, allegedly, and bro, they're starting to put some of your business out there, mate, and it ain't looking good. So, y'all, what we're gonna do tonight, we're gonna check in with the GOAT, O'Shea Duke Jackson, and he is going to cover some of the latest findings in reference to the love triangle that's going on with Roy Styles, Shannon Sharpe, as well as Hollywood. Man, y'all get in these comments. Y'all tell me what y'all think so far. Do y'all feel like, guess what? Shannon is getting his former stylist Shelly back as a cover-up? Do you feel like something happened when him and Hollywood fell out and he just said, no, Hollywood don't need you anymore? But I will tell you this, man, there's something that's going on. And guess what, man? You ain't got to lie, player. You ain't got to lie. So what we're going to do is let's go ahead and get into this video with O'Shea Duke Jackson. Man, y'all make sure y'all give his YouTube page a follow. We're going to go ahead and make this thing happen. Let's make it do what it do.
On January 3rd, 2024, Shannon Sharpe would unleash the most epic interview of the entire year, called Cat Williams Unleashed. It got a whopping 92 million views up to date, and even at that time, people were talking about it. It's important to know that Shannon Sharpe had just left Fox Sports in June 2023 and was already with ESPN by September 2023. Combining Shannon Sharpe's reach on ESPN with this great interview only meant one thing. People started analyzing him more. Now, we already know that Shannon Sharpe was a Hall of Fame football player, but it wasn't a whole lot known about his personal life. And what people started to notice was that,
Shannon, if you are a man who messes with men, I still love you, brother. I can't drag you to the stove.
Oh, stop.
But
and this.
And Club Shay Shay. Yeah, Shay Shay. Gang gang.
Shannon Sharpe's fans would always say that the critics were reaching. Well,
Bruh, really?
Yeah,
Why?
why not?
I mean, I'm not here to make a judgment. That's for you to do. And by the way, if you're enjoying this video, subscribe, hit the bell.
Yo, before we get into this, once again, y'all, make sure that y'all subscribe to O'Shea Duke Jackson, one of the GOATs when it comes to reaction channels. Let me ask y'all something. Of course, we all in life have had rumors come out about us. Some may be true, some may be false. But what's going on with the continuous rumors of Shannon hiding what's really going on with him? Like I say, if you're something, be proud of it. If you're not, then hey, say, hey, I'm not, and then let's just keep it moving. But guess what? Why is it that he has these same allegations following him? And if we're keeping it 100% honest, y'all, it seems like every 6 to 7 months, there's something going on with him where he's getting called out for something. Y'all, I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna let this video play, but we're gonna react to it. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Let's ride.
I gotta give it to Shannon. He's a consummate professional. He acted as if the gay insults didn't hurt him. And it was a lot. It wasn't just comedians. It was a lot of people. Even normal folks on TikTok or online. And if you're really secure about your sexuality, you don't have anything to prove, right? That brings us to September 11th, 2024. Shannon Sharpe accidentally broadcasted an audio stream of an intimate encounter with a woman by the name of Michelle. And as you can see, many people heard allegedly what was going on. And everybody on social media was talking about it. Eventually, Shannon Sharpe would come online and address the fiasco.
Jordan, the one that cut it off. Because hell, I didn't even know it was on. Jordan cut it off. Jordan put the message up. And then after I called my agent, the agency, I called ESPN after I just got this good, tell them the truth. I said, I just got to tell them the truth. My phone wasn't hacked. It wasn't a prank. It was me being a healthy, active male.
But all right, y'all. So we're gonna stop it there. If you're on IG Live, the only person who has access to that phone at that time is you. So if you're engaged in adult activities, unless Jordan is in the room with you, who is Shannon Sharpe's new photographer, and we'll break down the story about him later. But unless he's in the room with you, how would he have access to cut off a phone from you on IG Live? Man, you got to be smarter than the average fifth grader. If he ain't in the room with you, he can't cut it off. You can't call him and say, hey, Jordan, I've noticed that I'm on IG Live. You don't have the phone that I'm going live from, but I want you to log into my IG and cut this video off. That don't even make sense, y'all. Come on now.
This logic would be debunked by these receipts.
So he had to click on Instagram, click the plus button at the bottom, scroll over to live, click the live button, and then wait for the countdown. By a show of hands, who has ever went live on Instagram on accident? Anybody?
These receipts largely disprove the notion that his assistant, Jordan, got into his phone and stopped the stream. But then Shannon Sharpe would continue to dig his own grave.
I mean, y'all thought I was bull jiving. Hey, I'll get it in. Real talk. Hey, Ocho, see, I don't, man, I'll be lying, Okay, lying.
Come on, man.
We sparks hard, Ocho.
Man, Ocho just want to ride this gravy train. He said, man, Unc, I really know you super freaky. I know you super freaky, Unc. But guess what? That ain't my business. I'm making X amount of dollars from Nightcap monthly. So, bro, whatever you do in your freaky closet don't have nothing to do with me. Boy, I'm a ha-ha, kiki, and laugh with you as if I don't believe that the rumors are true about you. But we're going to keep it as me and your secret because, real deal, Ocho really don't believe you.
And, you know, I hit one early this morning.
Boy, you don't sit your stupid ass down. Who the f you think you is?
I'm gonna be real. For a person that works for ESPN, even though he has his own show, and again, talking about his sexual conquest online, it seemed too suspicious because he wanted the whole world to know that Shannon Sharpe was actually... But then that would also be questioned as well.
No, you wanted to dispel the rumors of you being LGBT. If y'all don't know, this is his former stylist, and they were always seen in public cuddled up. Who y'all know sit courtside with their stylist and only their stylist?
But guys, this is important. Remember Shannon Sharpe had this stylist called The Hollywood Muggler, aka Russell Simpson, was also his ex-assistant, and Kerry Rhodes, a former New York Jets safety, had been exposed when these certain photos came out of them in the bedroom, and obviously they were involved in. Now, for someone that has a reputation for ruining NFL athletes' lives, you would think that Shannon Sharpe would not want to take a risk on such a stylist, but he did. And wherever Shannon Sharpe was, so was the Hollywood Muggler. And then it came a time where something happened and the Hollywood Muggler had to go.
He was gay. Okay, that's his life. That's not mine. Hollywood no longer styles me. Why? Because I'm loyal to Shelly. She was hurt that after 20 plus years of being my stylist, that I had gone outside to hire someone else. And someone else was getting the credit when she was there at CBS. She was there when I started at Fox. She was there when I was going out and doing red carpet events. And I never had a problem.
Now, again, this does sound like another lie, because if you wanted to be loyal to Shelly or whoever she was, then why would you have gotten rid of her in the first place? It seemed to be more to it than that. But again, with no concrete proof, we could not really have a say in this until Tasha K a few days ago got some receipts from a young lady that's named Zoe. Now, Zoe operates an Instagram called Z_the classy one. You don't really know what she looks like. It's all that she has there. Her profile is private, but she would release some information about her ex-boyfriend. And her ex-boyfriend is a man by the name of Roy Styles.
So look, y'all, we talked about Roy Styles earlier. As I freeze the pictures, these are not pictures of Roy Styles. This is pictures of Jordan, who is the newest photographer of Shannon Sharpe. Y'all, there was a clip where I was watching, and Shannon Sharpe talked about why he decided to choose your boy Jordan. He said, man, look, Jordan don't got no kids. The only thing he need is a gym and food. He can be there at my beck and call. That's the person I wanted. When I heard him talk about Jordan, one of the things I wanted Shannon really to say is that his photography skills were impeccable. And that's the reason why he decided to choose him. But he never once said anything about his photography skills. Also, you guys, and y'all can do a little bit of digging in the YouTube footage and the YouTube streaks. The same way that Roy Styles is saying that he was recruited, which was by Shannon, and Shannon had him talk to Hollywood, it's the same message that they're saying that Shannon sent to Jordan. Had Jordan reach out to Hollywood. If you dig big enough and deep enough, pause, in these YouTube streets, in these YouTube videos, you see footage where Jordan is almost halfway naked, showing Hollywood his glutes. They say Shannon getting these guys by telling them, hey, I'm gonna bring you on the show. I'm partnering with Nike. They're gonna be looking for some models. I need you to send me some pictures. But my biggest thing is this, though. Since when have you guys ever seen someone who is supposed to be a photographer sending semi-nude pictures to a stylist? And why would you even need to send any semi-nude pictures? It seems as if somebody wants to validify your work, they're going to say, hey, send me some of your work. Not pictures of yourself, but of some of the photography projects that you have done in the past. I could be tripping, but to me, come on, y'all, I gotta call BS. And then since when has Nike, because the thing is, these guys, whenever Shannon hit them allegedly with this Nike model stuff, he was having them meet him in the hotel room. Since when has Nike set up something where you're coming to a hotel room to take pictures? If anything, you're gonna come to their headquarters. They don't need Shannon to send them any pictures. And then as I think about it and talk about it out loud, Nike can find their own models. Since when do they need Shannon Sharpe to find them models? Come on, y'all. Once again, you gotta be smarter than the average fifth grader.
Now, when you look at Roy Styles on his Instagram, the question is, what does Roy Styles have to do with Shannon Sharpe?
Okay, so in this recording, it says, this is a screen record. She says, Hollywood, listen, I'm going to keep it all the way real with you. I went through my boyfriend phone, well, ex-boyfriend now, that I know you, him, and Shannon Sharpe had been effing.
Now, the young lady, Zoe, ended up messaging Hollywood Mugler. And what she has found out are these particular pictures in which Hollywood Mugler, Royce, her ex-boyfriend, and Shannon Sharpe had been hanging out in a all expenses paid trip to Las Vegas, Nevada. And if you look at this particular picture here, that is indeed her boyfriend and our boy Shannon Sharpe on the bed, just hanging out with the rest of these guys. Now, outside of this,
oh, look, you guys, when O'Shea was talking, originally he pulled up the IG profile. That was Jordan. That was the photographer. If you go back to my thumbnail, and if you look at this current picture here, this guy right here, the light-skinned guy who is sitting, and I guess Shannon is to the right, but he's the first person in this picture here. This right here is Roy Styles. My question is this, though. What is Shannon doing sitting on the bed? What type of professional meetings, and I could be clueless, are you guys aware of that take place in a hotel room? Now, I can understand, look, Shannon is a celebrity. He wants exclusivity. But there are other places that you can do this at besides in a hotel room. And then, y'all, who took the picture? Y'all think it was Hollywood, or y'all think it was somebody else? But this right here is a picture of Roy Styles, y'all. Like I say earlier, from the IG channel, the IG profile that y'all saw, that was Jordan, who is the current photographer of Shannon. Let's get into it.
There is no actual connection to all of them except for what she's put together. It's not like this man, Royce, works for Shannon Sharpe, but allegedly all of them were in the hotel room doing this. And she would continue.
Yes, Roy Styles was my boyfriend. I have all the pictures and videos. He couldn't lie because I have the receipts. I know about the videos Shannon recorded of him in y'all hotel room in Vegas.
Now, she alleges that, Hollywood, you may not have known that he had a girlfriend, but Shannon obviously talked to her and knew about her because Shannon called Royce one day and Royce was like, hey, boo, guess who's on the phone? It's Shannon Sharpe. So, yeah, she talked to Shannon Sharpe and was probably impressed because she saw him on YouTube or whatever, or knew about him, and she had no idea this was going on. Now, what does this really all mean? To be honest, I don't know, but it does give some level of circumstantial evidence that none of us could have tied this guy together with Shannon Sharpe in a hotel room, and all of them are eating on the same bed. Now, I'm nowhere near as rich as Shannon Sharpe, but if I go to Las Vegas, I can tell you what's never going to happen. Me and my homeboys will never be eating in the same hotel room like this. If anything, we'll go downstairs, we'll go to one of the restaurants inside of the lobby. Now, I do understand Shannon Sharpe is very popular and people know him, so people would be trying to talk to him and all of that. So maybe he does want some privacy, but if I wanted that privacy, I would just get it inside of my hotel room. I wouldn't be wanting to share it with, some of these other people. And that could obviously be the case. I'm not sure, but it does seem suspicious. I don't know how many guys would be just chilling in a hotel room with two other dudes and no women around on a trip to Las Vegas. Sounds very suspicious. Now, remember, Shannon Sharpe did have that one chick, Gabriella Zuniga, who was, I believe she was living in Las Vegas at this time. So it kind of makes sense, but I don't know, guys. The most important question is, what do you make of all of this? Look.
Yeah, so listen, once again, big shouts out to O'Shea Duke Jackson, y'all. One of the things that he said that was true is like, man, look, why are we all congregated in a hotel room? That doesn't make sense. But y'all, look, we are not through yet. You want to know whose side we're going to hear from today? It's going to be our dog, Roy Styles. Roy said, look, man, if I'm going to take a hit, everybody going to take a hit. What my boy said in American Gangster, if I'm, matter of fact, not American Gangster, what my boy Denzel said in Training Day, he said, I'm putting cases on all y'all. And if I'm going down, you going down with me. Y'all, we're going to hear from Roy Styles real quick. Big shout out to Tasha K. Roy Styles had an interview with Tasha K. Y'all give me a second. We're going to pull this thing up. And guess what, man? We going from there.
DM'd you and asked you if you would be a guest on his podcast in 2023.
Correct.
Okay. All right. And so you responded with what?
I responded with, I'm down. Thanks for the opportunity. He said, at Hollywood Mungler will handle the first part of the process. DM him. He's expecting it. Right? So
which is his stylist.
Right. And that's right here. The second message you can see on the thing right there.
Okay. Hollywood Mungler will handle the first part of the process. DM him. He's expecting it. Okay. And you said, okay.
Yep.
All right. So, of course, I have spoken to Hollywood. Hollywood has given me some videos. He said there was an audition process that Shannon Sharpe had you audition for. And these videos are pretty explicit.
Right.
Okay. So how did the audition process come up?
The audition process started with, we're going to bring you on a show as a guest. But also within that show process of bringing you in, we have people that's looking for models for Nike. And so how it was is we bring you in on the show, and as an additive to the show, we're also looking for models to pair with Nike. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring you in, we're going to audition you. You're going to come in, you're going to bring some different Nike stuff to bring to the audition. This audition would happen in a hotel. And I was already skeptical of that. But since Shannon's name was behind it, I trusted it that it was legit, you know? And
so basically you're saying you fanned out. You're saying that because a celebrity's name was attached to opportunity, that whatever type of common sense that you would use in any normal situation, you forgoed it. If these people wanted you to meet them at the back of a garbage truck, you're gonna say, I'm gonna do it just because it's Shannon Sharpe and his name is attached to it. And then let me tell y'all something, man. As I listen to Roy Styles' voice, man, put some tone in your voice, man. Come on, y'all. Let's get into it.
Here I am being a little naive and not trusting my own instincts, because if this was any other random person DMing me offering me this opportunity, I automatically red flag, automatically know this is a fake, it's not real. But since Shannon sent me the initial DM, I see him on every day on FS1, ESPN, or not ESPN at the time, but I watched the show. So I'm like, okay, this is legit. This gotta be legit. This can't be no fake stuff, because Shannon's putting his name behind this. So
you know Hollywood Mungler is a stylist.
Correct.
So why would he ask you, and I'm just asking in my opinion, why would Shannon refer his stylist for you to audition, like for him to set up an audition for this Nike shoot?
Shannon made it seem like Hollywood was going to take care of the process of finding the person to put on the show. So that's why he pretty much, after that initial DMing me, Hollywood's gonna take care of everything else. He's gonna.
Y'all, this making my head hurt. Since when is it a situation where if a company invites you out to do a photo shoot, when do they ask you to bring your own clothing? They usually will have a location, and then they usually will have clothes that you can try on for the shoot. You may have to get those clothes back. They may not. Sometimes you can keep it, and then sometimes they're gonna say, "Hey, you know, you're gonna do this for the photo shoot. After the photo shoot, we need all of these clothes back." Since when is it, once again, a company invites you out to do something for the possibility to be a model of theirs, and they're wanting you to bring your own clothing? That don't even make sense, man. It don't even make sense.
Make sure that you are the right person for this opportunity, and to find the right person to get a Nike contract. That was initially what was offered to me, the opportunity that was placed in front of me.
Okay. So you sent in the videos. I saw the videos, okay,
Right.
of you modeling, and you had on boxers, and
Right.
I guess, did they ask you to turn around so they could see you from the back, or? Because
No,
there was a lot of heavy emphasis on your butt.
a lot. Yeah. So a lot of those were taken without my consent, but also stating that they wouldn't be released nowhere as well when I was in person. Right now, throughout the due process of this Nike contract, right? As I got further in with working with Shannon, I just saw it for what it was. Like, this is not what this is about. This is something else going on, right? And so,
What you mean? Because I saw you in Shannon's hotel room. You were
Right.
sitting on the bed. You were eating food. Shannon was, well, you were sitting on like a bench. You were
yeah,
eating
but that-
food. Shannon was on the bed.
that's not what it was.
Okay.
We came to Vegas as a group. Me, Shelly, his assistant, the white lady Shelly, Mendices was there.
Oh, Mendices. Now hold on. Now there's only one Mendices that I know of, and that is Yandy from Love and Hip Hop. Mendices. What you trying to say, bro? Man, don't do Mendices like that. And then secondly, let me say this. As a grown man, I'm not getting butt naked for nobody for no shoot. They're not gonna tell me, hey, I'm gonna take these pictures and we're gonna keep them in the archives. I'm gonna take these pictures and I'm gonna erase them. Man, come on. Just go ahead and say you were fanned out. You were willing to do whatever you could to put yourself in the best position, and things between you and your boyfriends ain't work out. And then you got caught by your girl. So now you like, hey, once again, if I'm going down and I'm gonna be looked at a certain type of way, I'm gonna make sure everybody else blemishes. Image is tarnished as well.
Hollywood was there, and there was another person. I forgot the name of this white lady. She was there as well. We were all in the same hotel room eating. It was all of us. It wasn't just me and Shannon. That picture that they sent you was cropped out. There was multiple people in that room. It wasn't just me and Shannon. And Hollywood took that photo.
Okay.
So,
but what about the images and the videos of you in the shower and Hollywood's walking in with his camera and you're modeling? What is that?
Those were taken for the quote unquote people that was looking to find models for Nike. I don't know if you can see, but in a lot of those pictures, I'm wearing Nike. And it's because they made it seem like I was auditioning to be a model for Nike. And I was going to get offered this opportunity after I did the audition to go on his show as a guest. And when I was given that opportunity to go on his show as a guest, I would be the exclusive new model coming in to Nike, and the entry.
Man, it's either you stupid, you extra stupid, you triple stupid, or you quadruple stupid, because there's no way as a grown man somebody would have access to a room that I'm showering in. See, I'm gonna ask the questions that a lot of people don't ask. Why is it at this point here that you're showering in a room with other people, man? And if you did, that means you had to be very, very comfortable. Or you're just super naive. I'm gonna take option one, that you super stupid. And that you knew what was going on. It hit the fan. And now you're trying to take everybody else down with you. Once again, man, at some point, you got to own it. Bro, you got to own it. And now, right now, what you trying to do, man, you try to play in everybody's face. Listen, y'all, if y'all want to see the rest of this interview, once again, make sure y'all click the YouTube channel for Unwind with Tasha K. Heck of an interview. The interview is probably an hour or something. Look, what we're here to do is not go through the full interview, but just give our reaction to certain clips that are going on. Family, what I want y'all to do is tell me in the comments, do you think your boy Royce was a victim? Or do you think he knew what was going on and things just didn't turn out the way he thought they were in reference to being famous? And since he got caught by his girlfriend, if his ship is sinking, he want to ship everybody else ship. Once again, y'all, it's your boy Jay. Hop in the comments, tell me what you think. Like, share, subscribe. I appreciate y'all, family. I'll see y'all next time. Peace out.
That boy is good.